Right, morning, afternoon, evening subscribers. I obviously hope you are all well. It is freezing. Well, it's not too bad, but it's still cold. And I'm wearing 4 layers already. And one of you guys has asked for some putting activities. Mentioned that when he does his putting practice, gets a bit bored. I fully understand that. So I've got actually 4 activities that I can show you today that maybe you can use in your next practice if you are in a location where you can still get outside and play a bit of golf. You can obviously make this as easy or as difficult as you wish. You can obviously change the rules for your own ability, time frame that you have on the putting green, etc. So I'm going to show you, then I'm going to video myself doing them for my requirements, and then we can see how long it takes. So first one is, I call it around the clock. I somehow didn't get around the full clock, but I have 12 tees in the ground, ranging from 2 foot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to, in theory, 14 feet. And the idea behind it is I'm going to work myself around the clock. And now I can do it in 2 ways. Now, obviously, I could be really mean to myself and be like, if I miss, I've got to start all over again. Maybe if I had quite a bit of time to practice, I could do that. But realistically, once I get to 8 foot, we're talking it's only going to be 50%. So the 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot, and so on are obviously going to be very difficult to hole it in one attempt. You may want to allow you a few misses, or even as many misses as you want, depending on how much you have opportunity to play and practice, and again, like your own ability. So I would just, simple as it is, I've just gone round this hole. There's a few, I think they're off the frame, but I've just gone round in a circle, i.e. a clock, and started from 2 feet, and then would advance back to 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, so on. And you see how I've hold the first part and then I've stopped just in case I missed the 3 foot part. The next one I'll show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera. Might as well do it. I don't need to edit it, to be fair. Let's just move you. So you can see that, there you go. There's all the tees around the side. So that would be quite a cool one to practice. Again, that's going to change your distance control, etc. So over here, I'm calling it a leapfrog game. So let's just try and get this nice and level. There we go. 2 golf balls. And I've got an area. So my zone is between here and here. And I'm a fan of steps because I think it's easier to manage when you're on the golf course if you're pacing out a putt. So this is 1, 2, 3 of my steps, and the area that I've got is 5 steps. Now, the idea behind it is each ball has to leapfrog the last one. So I've got to try to get as many leapfrogs in that zone as possible. If I run out of space, then it's the end of the activity, the end of the game. Or if one of the frogs doesn't leapfrog the other one. I'll show you what I mean. I've got 2 golf balls. I always start from this position. So first one, ideally, I want it as just in the zone as best I can. In fact, I'm going to use this ball to start with. So just in the zone. Take 2. That come out as my first proper putt. These greens are slow, by the way. Right, let's try to get a little bit actually in the zone. There we go. So this ball needs to go past that ball to leapfrog. So my distance control needs to go a little bit further. And I'm trying to get as many leapfrogs in as possible. So if I just smash this near to the far tee, I'm not going to get many leapfrogs in the area. So from a record perspective, I can keep a note of how many I did successfully, and then the next time I practice or my next attempt, I can obviously try to beat that. So this golf ball has got to go just past that ball. Not bad, but okay. And then I bring the nearest frog back to me, and then this ball has got to go past that ball and stay within the zone. So that was closer, so that was better distance control. And then obviously then I'd bring this ball back and then repeat the process over and over again. So you're trying to get obviously the balls just to pass each other. So you're working on your distance control, and obviously you can make the zone as big or as small as you want. You can start the zone closer or further away as you want, and you can literally, again, make up as many different sort of variations of the same game. Over here, I would say a fairly classic practice station. I've got an 8-foot putt. Now, again, I've done 8 foot. Tour average is 50%. These 8-foot and closer, realistically, the ones that I should be practicing more of, because these are the ones that I've got more of a chance of holing. I can do a points game. And again, I can make rules whatever I want. I've got the alignment stick that you can see on the floor. That is 2 feet past the hole, because realistically, that's a good miss if there is such a thing. What I can do is I'm going to be right. I need to get to 10 points. I get 1 point if I get it past the hole and in the area. And I'm going to give myself 2 points if I go in the hole. If I finish before the hole, I can be either I lose 1 point, or I could say I start all over again. So just to be mean, because I feel like I should be a good putter, even though I'm not, I'm going to give myself 1 point for the zone. I can't touch the alignment stick. If I touch the alignment stick, that's a bit like finishing short. I'm going to lose all my points, and it's going to be 2 points to get into the hole. So I will do the test when I video myself. But if I had an 8-foot putt, I think it's a little bit right to left. So that is 1 point in the zone, but didn't go in the hole, to be fair. Again, you can make that as far, as short as you want, but I think 8 foot is a good distance practice, and winter greens, it's just going to get a bit bobbly. Over here, this I'll probably say is a good one to finish on, because it will drive you crazy. I like the whole, if you've watched any of my putting videos, I like the whole pacing out the putts, because when I do my warm up, I will practice pacing rather than just going for random holes. So I've literally just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 15 of my steps. So when I'm on the putting green, I will obviously maybe take the flag out. So I will basically pace out my putt, and then hopefully I have that sort of connection of what actually 5 steps for me is, what 10 steps for me is, and what 15 steps for me is. So as a challenge to finish off my little series of games, I feel like I'm doing a junior class right now, which I was very good at, by the way. So I'm going to hit the flag. I'm going to hit the flag. I'm going to hit the tees. I've got to hit that tee. I've got to hit that tee, and I've got to hit that tee, which could be. I might have to edit it to speed up the video, but I'm going to always start from here. I'm going to aim for the tee, and if I hit the tee, then I can move on to the next one. We could be here a while. But again, from a practice perspective, hitting a tee is a lot harder than aiming for a hole, which is obviously a lot bigger. If I got good at practicing that, then when it comes to actually going for the hole will look like this size. So for putting games that you can do next time you're practicing your putting, that can keep you engaged in your putting practice and ultimately can improve your game. So I'm going to now video myself doing it, so you can see how hard. On the round the clock, I'm going to allow myself to miss. I'm going to try and get at least 6 leapfrogs. I'm going to get 10 points, and I'm not going to stop until I hit each of the 3 tees from 5, 10, and 15. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your support as always. With all this extra content that I send out to you guys, if you've got any requests about anything, this was a subscriber request. If you have any requests about anything, let me know. I can try and help you out. Obviously, when it comes to this sort of type of content, it needs to be fairly generic so it appeals to everyone. If you slice the golf ball or hook the golf ball, then it's only going to be relevant to some of you guys. So I'm obviously very keen to make sure that everyone's getting some value out of this. So short game, on-course stuff. I'm going to go and play 9 holes this afternoon. I may film a bit of content. I may just get out there and join. This is the first round of golf since coming back from California. I haven't worn this many clothes to play golf in a long while. There we go. So, hope you're well. Speak to you all soon. Just there. See it in. do it. There you go. Boom. That took way too long. Oh well. Move on to the next. Right. Okay, that first one took a little bit long. I am running a little bit out of time before I'm meant to go on the tee. So let's just see if we can do this up to 10 challenge. That around the clock game was a little bit longer than I thought. Okay, 10 points. That is past the hole, just. 1. Now I am trying to lengthen my backswing. I get very short and stabby. Ugh. 2 points. That's got a wicked break on it. Okay, 2 points is good. Out to the right. Longer flow. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay, 3 points. Out to the right. Longer backswing. Smooth. Okay, 4 points. Maybe not so far to the right. Smoother, smooth. Hey! That is 6. In theory, 2 more putts. Longer backswing. That's 7 points. That's 9 points. Come on, let's just get 11 anyway for the hell of it. And then I'm on the tee. 10 points. Right. Thank you very much.